I see.
Yes. Yes. I'm perennially angry with America's politicians, and I was trying to write about that, and I couldn't verbalize it. And then when I made a title, I thought, oh yes, I know what I want to say.
It's amazing. It just focused the energy for you. Yeah, and helped you with the
Yeah,
phrasing.
it did. It did, and that happens to me. It's funny. I usually start poems as untitled. I usually call them untitled.
Yeah.
And if it seems like once I do title it, I make little changes, and the poem sort of comes to life then for me. So
Interesting. Yeah. I remember at one point I had a title. A title came to me. I had nothing else but a title, and I knew I wanted to write a book with that title.
I love it. What was the title?
Thistles and Marigolds.
Oh, I love it.
So
It definitely deserves a book.
no, I did one, just a chapbook, a long time ago. But first I had the title, and a friend of mine said she wanted to write a book, but she only had a cover picture. She didn't have a title. Neither of us had content. I thought I could take my title, I could take her picture, she could take the picture, and we could steal some content from the internet. No one would know. No, it's a joke. But
No one would ever know.
but it wasn't. It was
Great.
yeah. But suddenly things come to birth of their own volition. Okay.
They do, and in their own way.
Yeah. Yeah, and each one's different. Was this last book that you wrote, I want to know about it. The last book that you just came out with, what's it called?
Uh-huh. It's called What We Can't Forgive.
Yes, and how did that come into being?
I think because I tend to get very impatient or angry with the injustice of things, and that I also try to think of ways to forgive. I think about forgiveness a lot, and I try to read what wise people say about forgiving and about how we can and what we can't.
Uh-huh.
And very often it comes to me, I saw this movie called Magnolia, and in the movie, the director at the very beginning, or at the very end of the movie, says something about, in the end, it's all about what you can't forgive. And in thinking about that and the nature of forgiveness, I was struck by how often I think of things I can't forgive rather than what I can forgive. It's very easy and very simple for me to forgive nice people and people who don't mean to do the wrong thing. But reaching for forgiveness in somebody meant to do a bad thing is a difficult concept for me.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, I bet that's difficult for a lot of people. And so some poems came of that, and finally a book.
I see. While writing the book, did you... Sorry? Go ahead.
I was just going to say, do you find forgiveness easy or simple for you?
Oh, God. I've been really embarrassed thinking. I'm studying now in a course of NLP, and people constantly talk about the problems they're dealing with. And I'm embarrassed. I don't seem to have any problems right now in this point of my life, and I'm almost afraid to say it. I don't feel I have forgiveness to do, or I'm off the charts these days for these kind of questions.
Okay, all right, great. That's great. I was just interested in what you thought about it. So,
see, the only traumatic events I've had in my life, I've kind of dealt with them at the time so much that there was not an issue, a lingering issue. So.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. But that's another discussion.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I wanted to know why you were writing your book. Did some of these things come to a head, or did you go through a process while you were writing?
Yeah, I did actually. It's funny. As I said, my immediate reaction is that